Hey, how you doing? I am Gio. Welcome to the channel. If you're first time, or welcome back, and welcome to another techno reaction. By techno, I mean house. And for you guys who get caught up in that kind of stuff, by techno reactions, I generally mean anything electronic. Anything electronic, house music, garage, techno, trance, drum and bass, dubstep, even like 80s synth pop, stuff like that. Anything electronic, I am reacting to now. And today we are going back to 1989, to the Godfather, to Mr. Frankie Knuckles and Satoshi Tomiie, and we're doing Tears. Now, again, I think 89 was like just before my time, just before my prime sort of thing, and just before I got into 89. But of course I know who Frankie Knuckles is, the Godfather of House, the man who named it, basically, the man who gave it its name. For those of you who don't know, Frankie Knuckles used to DJ at a place called The Warehouse, where he had a style with he had a drum machine, so he had a strong kick drum. And after partying at weekends, people would go to record shops and say, hey, have you got any of that warehouse music? If you got into that warehouse music, and eventually it got shortened to, have you got into that house music? And that is the name that stuck all the way through, right? And it all comes from the Godfather, Frankie. So, there's a good chance I've heard this, I would imagine, right? There's a good chance, but again, I think when I do these things, I'm going to come across things I've heard. And I want to do things I've heard, because there's a difference between hearing something and listening to it, right? There's a difference between hearing something and listening to it. Guys, if you like this type of content, like the video, push subscribe. Need some suggestions, guys. I need some suggestions. I need some absolute bangers. I need some of the underrated stuff, the stuff that sort of floated under the radar but you love. Right, let me hear it. I want to hear the underrated stuff. I want to hear surprise. I want to hear stuff I've never heard before. You know, that's the great part about it, right? And there's nothing worse. I absolutely hate. There's like, when you see DJs, I've seen, like, you know, guys I know who are DJing this place, and it's like, get your requests in. Get your requests in. I fucking hate it. I absolutely hate it. Like, get your requests in, mate. It's supposed to be surprising. It's supposed to be you letting me hear stuff. You know, you take me on a journey. It's like, it's not a jukebox. If I want to hear on-demand songs, I just look up on my phone. You know, it's supposed to be a thrill. It's supposed to be unknown. It's supposed to be, wow, what is that? You know, like, with the odd classic dropped in, fine, but you know, and like, I'm in danger of going off in an old man rant again. Like, fuck it, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Brilliant. Love it. It's as good now as it was then. This is Frankie and Satoshi Tomiie, Tears.
Look at me, baby. I've been crying. Our love's a script, and you carry total control. Like a clown, I been smiling whenever people are around. But when the curtain comes down and the circus is through, no one is left but me, you, and all my tears.
Right, pause. Yeah, like great. Is that a 909? Is that? I think that's a 909, right? I think it's a 909. Anyway, yeah. What I love about early house music, apart from how simple they kept it, was the drum rhythms. Right, you've got a kick, you've got hot clap, and then you've got toms coming in, just doing a little extra bass line. Right, the bass is like a good bubbling electronic soft drum bass. The toms give an extra bit of bassy rhythm. Right, the vocals, I'm not really into like male sort of gospel-y house vocals, but it does suit a song, right? It does suit a song, and yeah. This is just something you can close your eyes and groove to, right? This is just not too hard, not too soft, just.
So many tears, my tears. One word can wash them away. One word could take their place. One word could wash them away. One word could take their place. Tears. Regretting nothing but the pain. My heart, my life, my world is filled with rain. I'm drowning. When the curtain comes down and the circus is through, no one is left but me, you, and all my tears. One word could wash them away. One word could take their place. One word could wash them away. So many. One word could take their place. So many. One word could wash them away. So many. One word could take their place. So many. So many tears.
Kavatis, that is when you DJing in, they've got the crowd, right? You've got a crowd in the palm of your hand, they're feeling it, they're in it, and you play this. And it's just like yeah. To be fair, I said I don't really like male like gospel kind of vocals, but us makes the track. Of course it does. This in the bass line. The bass line is brilliant. The drums are well programmed. Nothing's too much, right? Nothing's too much. Everything is, I feel like today everything's easy. Like you can synthesize any sound you like, but the music's not as good, right? Because we can't do so much, so we do so much. Because we can, we do. Just because you can't doesn't mean you need to. Like I feel like things were better back in the day because it was so fucking difficult to do it. With the primitive sort of equipment, you needed to really want to. For a start, you needed to have it in you. You needed to have some kind of musical fucking ideas or ability to do it because it was so fucking difficult to kind of do. Right? Like now it's like it's so fucking easy. Literally anyone can do it. They do. I don't know. It's people who just want to do it for the sake of doing it, rather than wanting to make music. They want to be a music producer. Again, fuck me. This channel's turning it like a rant channel. It really is. Yeah, I'm old. Things were better in my day, blah, blah, blah. I know. They fucking worth though.
One word could wash them away. Baby, I just want you to step back and look in my eyes. I've been crying, girl. Can't you see? Oh. and dropping and dropping and dripping and dripping 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 and dropping.
One word could take their place
all over me.
Could wash them away. One word could take their place.
So many.
One word could wash them away.
So many.
One word could take their place.
So many tears.
Could wash them away. One word could take their place. One word could wash them away. One word could take their place. One word could wash them away. One word could take their place. One word could wash them away. One word could take their place.
What was that extra hearts? I don't know. I didn't like that. So that sounded off. Like again, like to me, it sounded off. Like who the fuck am I? It's like Frankie Knuckles, Satoshi Tomiie. I'm saying it sounds off, but it sounded out of place, kinda. It didn't sound like a belonged to this track.
One word could take their place.
Nice.
Gotta come up off that stage, baby. Come on home and rescue me. I want you to sing for me, girl. I want you to dance for me, baby. Move that body for me. Come on, baby.
One word could wash them away. One word could take their place.
Say it, girl. Say it, girl. Be it, girl. Know it, girl. Say it, girl. Be it, girl. Say me, girl. You are my world. Move away all these tears. Move away all my fears. Move away all these tears. Move away all my fears.
One word would wash them away. One word would take their place.
Tear after tear over here, over here. 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 Tear after tear over here, over here.
Tears so many. Tears.
So I was Frankie Knuckles and Satoshi Tomiie with Tears. You know, that was great. What I like about house music, like proper house music, especially older house music, is, you know, it starts off with, ooh, I like that. That's good. Yeah. I like it. And then eventually over the track, it sucks you in. Right? Like a good warm blanket, a good dream. It's just like you feel yourself being sucked in. Is the odd elements. And it gets a little bit more intense. The vocals get layered. It gets a little bit, not faster, but it seems faster. Intensity gets ramped up until you're absolutely fucking lost in it, right? Like lost in music, oral pleasure. Literally lost in the fucking track. And you can imagine that. Like, I'm going to speak about lasers in massive light shows. Just a nice dark room with a couple of lights and like-minded people. And yeah, at the right time, the right vibe, the right time of night, art going off. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, and yeah, it's great. And again, it's simplistic. A simplistic bass line going all the way through. I think it was a 909 rhythmic drums, some keys. The vocals I wasn't too keen on to start with, but once you get layered and get added to them, yeah, and it becomes more intense because what? The added intensity with the layer and the vocals. Great, fucking great. Again, like I said earlier on, it seems like these days we can synthesize any sound. So we do, right? But we've lost something. We've lost the musicality of it, kinda, right? We've lost, like, back in the day, if you want to do this, you had to know how to do it. And you had to really want it. Especially the pioneers, because they're going to ask, like, sort of experimenting, how do you do it, right? These days, Ableton, Logic, you can make a track in an hour or two, you can, any sound you like, and, you know, and people do. But back then, if you wanted to put a track out, you had to fucking work for it. You had to know what you were doing. You put in time and you put in effort. So you better make it worthwhile, right? And I feel that's what we're missing these days. Because anyone can do it, and anyone does, but should they? Right? And, like, everyone sounds the same, right? In the rush to not sound the same, they produce things that sound like shit, just to be different. And you know, like I said, back in these days, these guys, the originators, they had to know what they were doing, sequencing stuff and cutting and layer. You know what I mean? It wasn't as simple as it is these days, so you had to want to fucking do it. You had to want to do it instead of just making an hour long fucking, spend an hour making a song so you can dance in front of a camera. Right? These guys wanted to fucking make music. Like I said, now we can synthesize that sound. Should we? Probably not. So Frankie Knuckles died in 2014. 59, mate. Guy's 59. Yeah, it's young. Right? But what a life. What a legacy. Satoshi Tomiie is still going strong. Is it him who does Love in Traffic? Love that song. Love that fucking song. So guys, thank you for watching me. I really appreciate it. Again, if you can, give me suggestions. Like I'm gonna keep doing the classics, but I want you to give me some stuff that flew under the radar. Some stuff you love that I wouldn't have heard of. Right? Any genre, anytime, as long as it's electronic. Right? That's what we need. So I would appreciate it very, very much. To all you guys who are subscribed, I appreciate you. To you guys who are not subscribed, fucking subscribe. Subscribe and give me some suggestions. If you like this video, like a video. If you like this type of content, like a video. Push subscribe. I think I'm the only person doing techno reactions on YouTube. I think so, especially this form. So, guys, that is it from me. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.